Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the low impact workout today. My name is Ryan. Yes, Kaylin is out of the office today, so I'm taking over for her class. We have a great workout for you today. We're going to start off with that pillar prep, move into a little movement, and then really work into our series today. So first things first, we're going to start off on the ground. You're going to get those backs warmed up, so you kick those arms out, bring that right leg up and over for some reverse scorpions. Getting the kinks out on the low back. Just get a few each way. Last one here. Gonna roll onto our sides next. So I'm just have our knees stacked, our shoulders stacked right on top of one another, and our hands stacked. We're gonna take a deep breath in, inhale, open up, and for some chest openers, exhale and dropping down. Hold it for a second or two, and come on back. Last one on this side, and then flip on over. Switching it up other way. Making sure everything's stacked, knees are tucked in. Focusing on that breath, opening up that chest. And get the last one in here. Then we're going to roll over onto our chest. We're going to do some pillar bridge. So we're going to hold that push-up position just for a quick 20 seconds, engaging that core. Here we go. 2, 1, squeeze and hold. Squeeze that core, body in good alignment. Get that whole body locked in tight, ready to work today. Two, one, relax. So we're going to move into our movement prep next. We got 4 exercises we're going to get through. Each exercise is 25 seconds on, 10 seconds off. The first exercise we had was a single leg RDL. So what I want to look from you guys is just getting a good solid stance with a slight bend in your knees. I like putting my hands over my head for this because I think myself as a teeter-totter. What's going to happen is my arms are going to go down, my chest is going to go down, my legs going to come up. And then arms come up, legs go down. And then I'm going the other way, alternating, working back and forth. If you want to put your hands at your side, that's fine as well. I like doing it over my head. This keeps me in better alignment. You'll feel it stretch right in that hamstring. After that, let's grab a lighter weight. We're going to do a reverse lunge to an overhead press. So I have my dumbbell right in front of me right here. I'm going to take a big step back. I'm going to press over my head, and then I'm going to stand on up. Making sure you're driving through that front heel, keeping that balance, pressing over that head, standing up. After that, we're going to go to the ground. We have some glute bridge marching. So hips are going to be up. And I'm doing small steps here. Engaging those glutes, squeezing that core so that pressure is not in that low back. And then finally, last one, we're going to do some slow motion mountain climbers. So what that is, I'm going to get that push-up position. I'm going to bring my one knee to my chest, bring it back. Bring my other knee to my chest, bring it back. Just alternating here, squeezing that core tight. Keep that good alignment. So we have single leg RDL alternating. We have a reverse lunge overhead press. We have glute bridge marching, and then we got slow motion mountain climbers. Plenty of rest in between. We don't need to go crazy fast through this first series or this movement prep here, but by the end of it, we should be feeling really good and ready to work. Alrighty. Again, 25 seconds on the clock. Single leg RDLs. Here we go. In 2, 1, we're going. Take your time with this one. Really focus on that balance. Kicking that leg behind you, so keeping it fully extended, like, and kicking that wall behind. Whew. Arms go down, leg comes up. Just like a teeter-totter. You can't do one without the other. Ooh, was my balance. 2, 1, relax. Let's grab those weights. Gonna go into a reverse lunge here. 2, 1, we're working. Crossing over that head at the bottom, standing on up. I never got that press right away. Reverse lunge that press. Holding that balance at the bottom, being solid, driving on up. 2, 1, relax. After that, we have glute bridge marching. So find that C on the ground. Hips are up. We're going here. 2, 1. Let's do it. Small steps. Squeeze that core so your low back is not taking any of that pressure. Keep those hips up as you're marching. Legs might burn a little bit. That's good. They're engaging. Two, one, relax. It's slow motion mountain climbers after this. So going in that push-up position. Here we go. 2, 1, let's hit it. One leg at a time. Bring it to your chest. Bring it on back. Having that control in that core, in that chest. Keeping that body in that good alignment. Two, one, relax. Pop on up. Second time through, back to single leg RDLs. A little bit better this time. 2, 1, let's hit it. Keep that leg back. Stand up tall. Focus on that balance. Keeping those hips down. Two, one, relax. Reverse lunge, that overhead press. Here we go. 2, 1. Let's hit it. Big step back. Press over that head. Stand up tall. Again, being solid at the bottom. Short time here. 2, 1, relax. Got glute bridge marching. Getting those hips up. Small steps. Here we go. 2, 1. We're working. Squeeze that core, body in good alignment. Come on, come on. Only one more after this, and movement prep's done. 2, 1, relax. Going in that push-up position, the slow motion mountain climbers. Here we go. 2, 1, let's hit it. Squeeze that core, keep that body in good alignment. Actively pushing through the ground with those arms, keeping that chest big. Stepping that 1 foot at a time. 2, 1, relax. Stand up tall, grab that sip of water. We're moving into our series today. So every exercise we have today, or at least every superset we'll have today, there'll be a strength exercise and a cardio exercise. We'll do 35 seconds of the strength, 25 seconds of the cardio, a little bit of a breather, and then we'll go to the next one. Do this first round as we're resting, and I'll show you the next exercises so we can keep moving along and we don't forget them as we go. So the first two exercises we're going to do, the first one's a deadlift. So I'm going to have my weights here, picking those suckers up. I'm getting in a good squat stance, toes pointed out, and then I'm stepping out a little bit farther. Weighs in between my legs. I'm going to keep my chest big. I'm going to push those hips back, keep my chest big, and then stand up tall. I'm standing up tall all the way with my hips. So looking from this angle, my hips are going back, my chest is staying big, and I'm standing up tall, driving up and through. After that, we're going to go into some skaters. You don't need to hop back and forth. I'm going to be, knees are bent, staying low. Step behind yourself, bend. Step behind yourself, bend. Working back and forth there. Keep that chest big there as well. You should not be looking down as you're doing those. So that'll be the first two exercises. We got deadlifts and skaters. Be ready, because when you are resting, after this, I will show you the next superset we have. Alrighty, let's grab those weights, get in a good deadlift position. We're gonna get working here in 3, 2, 1. We're moving. 35 seconds here. Deadlift, stand up tall, drive those hips up and through. Focus on that technique and then improve that tempo. Got 35 seconds is quite a bit of time here. Keep those shoulders back and those eyes up. Two, one, going right into those skaters next. Here we go. In 2, 1, we're working. Step behind you. Keep that chest big and those eyes up. Bend that front leg. Try to reach for that ground. You're bending at the knees and the hips to get on down. 2, 1, relax. As you guys are resting, the next exercise we have is alternating overhead press. So the weights are at my shoulders, good stance, pressing the one arm, pressing the other arm. If you only have one dumbbell or one weight, just hold it at the chest and do both arms overhead pressing. After that, we're gonna have mountain climbers. We're at a little faster pace now. So be in that push-up position, grab those knees to those chests, going fairly quicker if you're able to. If you're not, just feel free to keep on stepping like we did earlier. So 35 seconds, 25 seconds, and a little break. All righty, alternating overhead press. Let's hit it here in 3, 2, 1. We're working. Good stance. Press over that head. Tap that shoulder, tap that shoulder. Punch those arms to the ceiling. Drive through those elbows to get it up there. Nice job here. Short time, we're going mountain climbers next. 2, 1, going onto the ground. 2, 1, we're working, knees to chest. Short time here. 2, 1, relax. You guys are resting. Going to a dumbbell reverse lunges next. What that is, I have the weights in my hands. You have 2 weights, they're at your sides. If you have 1 weight, you're holding it at your chest, just like you did for the overhead press. Big chest, shoulders are back. Big step back, stand up tall. Make sure you're not taking too small of a step and then bending. So put a lot of pressure in the knees and not allow your hips to bend. So big step back, stand up tall, big hips back, stand up tall. And then after that, you're gonna keep your weights in your hand, you push press. So now we're bringing our lower body into the overhead pressing game. I'm gonna weights at my shoulders, kind of dipping and punching, and I'm working there. I'm using my hips, my knees, my legs to press that weight over my head. A little rhythm to it. So we have dumbbell reverse lunges and push press. 35 seconds to 25 seconds. We'll get going here in about 10 seconds. Grab those weights. Some big steps here. And 2, 1. Let's hit it. Big step back. Stand up tall. Alternating sides. There you go. Keep that chest big. Keep those shoulders back. Good position. Drive up. Short time here. 2, 1. Relax. Push press. Here we go. 2, 1. We're working dip and punch. Use that whole body. Get those weights over your head. There we go. Short time. 2, 1. Relax. All right. Last exercise we have is negative push-ups. What I'm looking for here, body in good alignment, on your knees, off your knees, doesn't matter to me. But what we can do, actually, the goal today, try to stay off your knees at the beginning. That's how I want it done. Body in good alignment. You're going to go slow and controlled on the way down for those negative push-ups. When you get down to the bottom, put your knees down and press on up. So it allows you to control your full weight on the way down, but then allows you the ability to press on up when you go to your knees. So once again, hands a little wider than shoulder width apart, body in good alignment, slow and controlled. 1, 2, 3, knees go down, you're pressing on up. And that's the only one in this round, so you can just focus on those. I'll get the clock rolling here. Some negative push-ups. Press on up. Let's get working here. In 2, 1. We're heading into slow and controlled. Count to 3. Put the knees down. Press on up. Solid pressing here. Nice job. Challenge yourself. Control that body weight down. 10 more seconds. Get 1 to 2 more in. 2, 1. Relax. Nice job. Stand up. Walk around. Find your water. Bring it with you. That is the first round. We went through all the exercises. Put quite a bit of rest in between. Now we're going to pick that pace up a little bit more. Not too much, but less talking, more working. So that first series we saw a deadlift, and we saw those skaters. You're gonna need those weights in your body, and then stepping behind us, bending at the knees and the hips. We'll get going here about 20 seconds. So let's find those weights. Alrighty. Second series, second round here, 35 seconds on the clock for these deadlifts. Let's hit it here in 3, 2, 1. We're working. Hips go back, stand up tall. Make sure you're locking those hips out at the top. Keeping those eyes up, reading the signs on your wall. That's how you know your head's up, your chest is big, and you're working the right way. 2, 1, relax. You have skaters next. Going right into it. 2, 1, we're working. Bend those knees and those hips, keep those eyes up. Still should be able to read the signs on your wall. Where your eyes at? You can read exos on my shirt because my chest is big. 2, 1, relax. After that, a little breather, alternating overhead press, and those mountain climbers. Let's get those weights. And we're rolling here in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Tap next shoulder, pressing over that head. If you only have that one weight, just using both arms, pressing up and over. Two, one, relax. Go those mountain climbers. Right away into it. Here we go. 2, 1. We're working. Have a little rhythm to it this time. Got those knees, that chest. Two, 1, relax. After that, we have reverse lunges, weights at our side. We do 2 weights, and if you only have 1 weight, hold it at your chest. And the push press. So using that lower body, dipping at the hips and the knees to press over the head. Be explosive there. So reverse lunges and push press. Let's find those weights. Let's get moving here. Reverse lunges in 2, 1. Let's work. Big steps back, driving on up. Ten more seconds here. 2, 1, relax, and then push press. Here we go. 2, 1, let's hit it. Knees and hips driving on up. Two, 1, relax. Last one of those negative push-ups. So let's find that spot on the ground. Slow and control on the way down. Go to your knees and drive up on the way up. Last one here, 35 seconds. Here we go. In 2, 1. We're working slow and controlled down. Knees go down. Press in up. Short time. 2, 1. Relax. Nice work. One more time through. Final round of this series. Grab your water, bring it with you. Control that breathing, let the heart rate come down. We're going here about 20 seconds. Last round here. It's going to be starting out with deadlifts and those skaters. So let's come back to center. Let's find those weights. And we're going to get working here. In 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Last time through. Big chest driving up and through. Focus on that technique when you're tired. Again, chest is big, eyes are up. Two, one, relax. We got those skaters. Here we go. 2, 1. Let's hit it. Step behind yourselves. Keep those eyes up. And keep on moving. Short time here. 2, 1, relax. After that, we're going to have alternating overhead presses. Find those weights. Tapping that shoulder. Pressing over that head. 35 seconds. Here we go. 2, 1. Let's hit it. Tap and punch. Short time here. Going to mountain climbers next here. 2, 1. Find a spot on the ground. Here we go. 2, 1. Here we go. Push that tempo here. Knees to that chest. Two, 1, relax. Pop on up. We have reverse lunges after this, followed by push press. So have those weights at your side. We get rolling here about 10 seconds, so find those weights. Let's hit it here in 2, 1. We're working big step back, punch up. Nice job. Last time through this series, finish up on the right note. Two, 1, relax. Push press, put those weights at your shoulder, hit your chest. Here we go. 2, 1. We're doing it. We're moving. Short time here. 2, 1, relax. Here we go. Find that spot on the ground for the last exercise of the day. Good. Stand for those hands, a little outside the shoulders. Controlling the way down, pressing the way up from the knees. Let's hit it here in 2, 1. We're working slow and controlled. A solid press. Challenge yourself, absorbing that full body weight, and pressing hard through the ground. Short time here. 2, 1, relax. Nice job standing up, don't lay on down. Grab that water, bring it with you. I know Caitlin usually has a little finish for you guys at the end. I talked a little bit more than I probably should today, so I ran out a little time. That's all right. Getting that good strength work in, good solid tempo today. That was a great way to attack that Wednesday workout. Always makes it a little easier every once in a while as well. Don't need to go pound the metal every single day. We're gonna stretch here real quick, so let's come to center. Let's split those legs and reach down the middle. Reach both hands to your left foot. Both hands to your right foot. And stand up tall. Thank you guys for joining the low impact workout today with me. If you roll right into express abs right after this, perfect. Otherwise, have a great rest of your week. Take care.